All right, today at my lake house here, of course you can see I got a sump here. And one of the biggest problems out here is power going out during a big storm. Now, during a big storm, power goes out, what happens? Well, the sump fills up like it's doing right now. Now I have it unplugged just to show you. In little as 12 hours, we could be filled right to the top and possibly flood my basement. So it's all finished. We don't want that. So what I'm going to do is today is I'm going to be hooking up LiTime's 12 volt 230 amp hour battery here. We're going to be using the 3000 watt inverter and a charger to put a trickle on it. So if the power ever does go off, we're going to be using our inverter backup and it's going to save the day. And 3000 watts, a little overkill, but you know what? That's going to be enough power to power a toaster, maybe a blender, and maybe my beer fridge. Let's watch. All right, let's start off by mounting the inverter somewhere. We're going to keep it off the ground so that we don't have any water getting into it. The great thing about this inverter is the spacing between the bolts or the holes on the side are perfect for a stud. So you're going to be hitting a stud on each side. They measure about a 16-inch on center, so extra bonus for LiTime for doing that. Put it right there. I know the stud's right over there. And one over here. See how good I am, if I'm actually level or not. Oh, I'm not that good. Oh, that's better. Next thing we want to do is we want to hook up the big leads that are provided with the inverter. They're kind of short, but you know, they'll do the job for this installation. Always good practice to do all your connections before the battery one, so you don't have live wires jumping around at you. Now, being at the lake, I don't have all my tools here, so I'm going to have to use this adjustable wrench. Makes it kind of a pain, but get her done. Next thing we want to do is we want to put our 120 volt battery charger. This is a 20 amp, so when the power goes out and it comes back on, this is going to charge it up pretty quick. So want to make sure we have enough leads here that we can reach our battery wherever we place this. I think right there might be the spot. And it's not that heavy, so we really don't need studs on there. So we'll just find a spot here and put her on. I'll find kind of a rough where we're going to be putting it. Keep it level-ish. As future-proofing it, I'm going to put on this solar controller. I'm not going to hook up any solar to it, but it'll give me a great idea of what's happening in the battery and stuff at a glance. And, you know, there's going to be some solar panels going on down the road, so let's do her. First thing we're going to do is we're going to hook this up. And as long as we have enough room here to move it, we're going to find a nice little spot for this. I used it on my welder on this, so this has a lot of push, a lot of punch. This battery has a very big BMS that's not gonna conk out on you when you're getting a heavy load. I've tested this inverter off of this battery for a full 3000 watts continuous, and it is kicking butt. It is working. Let's plug it in and see what happens. All right, I'm just putting this up here just for now. We'll fix it later if we need to. Let's turn it on. There's our battery voltage, if you can see that. Output right now, 0 watts. Let's plug in the sump and see what happens. So right here is down in the pit. Pick a plug and then you plug in. You're not gonna hear that, but it is running, it is sucking it down. And we can see, or I can see, our pump is putting out 410 watts is what it's taking for power. 119 volts, nice clean power, and didn't even drop our battery at all. A very modular system where using this battery, using any inverter, use the LiTime. It's a great addition to get what you need to have as a backup power, backup emergency sump, and yeah, I think it's going to be a winner. What? You're still not sold on this battery? Well, check out this other video where I use this battery and this inverter to power my MIG welder. That's right, MIG welder and a couple other tools. And I also buy LiTime is this DC to DC charger. Yeah, that's right. Big honking battery charger. Work awesome in your car. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. See you on the next one.